Hello and welcome to, I usually say good or bad, but this one was just so bad. Back in 1993, people were amazed by Steven Spielberg's Jurassic Park. But that year another dinosaur film came out. So let's take a look at Carnosaur. We begin with a cheap red filter searching through different birds for chickens.
Do you recognize it? Dr.
As we cut to a very evil-looking board meeting.
Alternatives to pesticides. For her PhD?
Seriously, all that's missing is a bald man with a white cat.
Or I know about it. I mean to know who's got it.
You know, dramatic turns don't add drama when there's nothing to turn to. We see a woman that seems to be monitoring some chickens in a cage. Two security guards come across a mutilated chicken and an egg, out of which jumps an obvious attempt to recreate the facehugger scare from Alien. They shut down the chicken farm to contain whatever jumped out of the egg, but the security guard is easily persuaded to look the other way.
Alright, we'll say you left already.
You know, I really am fed up of security guards not doing their jobs in movies. That's why they die a lot. The chicken transporter pulls over and gets killed by a chicken dinosaur hybrid. We cut to the hero of the film called Doc, who is paid to live in a trailer and guard digging machinery.
Better a bottle in front of me than a front of the bottom of me.
He hears a noise outside, goes to investigate, and finds a woman in a balaclava. He reports her to the cops, but the sheriff says he's too busy because he's dealing with the dead guy from a moment ago. While the woman escapes the clutches of Doc, the cops talk about bobcats, and we cut to the autopsy of the dead man. The doctor in charge of the autopsy needs a professional opinion, so sends a sample of the back wound to a professional, and we cut to a load of teenagers partying in a car. After that, we cut back to our two main characters getting to know each other and discover that this place is called Dinosaur Highway. Enough of character development, we need to watch some idiots drive around a desert in a car.
Shit! I'd like to see the slow-mo on that one. Hey man, I'm gonna go take a piss, I'll be right back. Alright, fuck.
The dino chicken attacks the man outside of the car and then is suddenly inside the car. Why not just finish off the guy outside the car before killing the guy inside the car? Oh well, point is the guy outside the car survived since he was attacked first. Let's just cut to the epic roar of this dino chicken thing. Jurassic Park's T-Rex has nothing on that. The sciencey people from the beginning of the movie are talking about the death of the first guy and that the bite contained chicken DNA. This means, I don't know, the dinosaur is roaming around the desert. So is the tree hugger woman. Is she going to be killed? No, she just gets in a stalker's car and they drive off. I guess the point of the dinosaur roaming scene was to remind us all that there is in fact dinosaurs in this dinosaur movie. Hang on. This reminds me of something. Really? You're really going to rip off the prologue to this book? Let's compare. An injured man. Check. Can't quite make out that he was attacked by a dinosaur. Check. Two people that can't quite hear him. Check. An attempt to build suspense. Check. The only difference is this book succeeds. The two guards from earlier are looking for their chicken.
You heard the orders.
But find a dinosaur and get killed.
Is that not the juiciest, sweetest, freshest tasting blueberry pie you've ever tasted?
Why are they talking about blueberries?
Now, what if I were to tell you that this blueberry pie could sit in a box, on a shelf, not in a refrigerator, mind you, but on a shelf for up to 18 months without losing one blueberry's worth of flavor or freshness? Huh?
Ah, right, he's pitching an idea. Then, let me ask, why is he lying on the table? In fact, why doesn't he like chairs? Before we saw him on the phone, but sitting down on the floor. Now he's lying on a table. What's wrong with this guy? The father of one of the victims goes to confront the mad lady and cries. And cries some more. And then, guess what? More crying. But she tricks him into thinking his daughter is still alive and tells him where to find her.
I really am sorry about your daughter, Jesse. Our children are all that matters. What are we anyway?
But all he finds is Disco Dinosaur. Why didn't he run away? Well, the movie explains this. He gets trapped by a force field. Yes, this film has force fields now.
Really?
Meanwhile, back at the trailer, the tree huggers have chained themselves to the bulldozers.
Alright, get the hell down. Right now.
What are you gonna do, Tarzan? Kill us?
We're not moving, you understand? You go call the cops.
Which Doc is paid to protect. He doesn't really do this because he just lets them stay there. He's really good at his job, isn't he? Then he goes to a diner where they talk about some animal attacks and nothing really
Eyes
happens.
are more appealing to birds, like seagulls or crows or.
Enough of that diner now. Back at the trailer, the dinosaur has appeared and plays foot tease with a woman. Doc gets back to the trailer and chases the dinosaur off with a gun.
God damn it.
You'd think he'd have more of a reaction to dead bodies and, I don't know, a dinosaur. But, oh well, he finds the tree hugger woman alive and well. The dinosaur is on the prowl again, and attacks the tree hugger woman, somehow knowing that she'd be in there. But the movie decides she's not useless anymore, and she shoots the dinosaur, and the dinosaur now buggers off again. Doc arrives at the mad scientist's lab and makes her tell him everything that's going on. Which is weird, because why is he suddenly interested in solving the chicken killing mystery? It turns out that the mad scientist is trying to repopulate the planet with dinosaurs again. And how is she going to achieve that? She has created a fever that makes human beings pregnant and makes them give birth to dinosaurs.
That's never gonna work. That's ridiculous.
It doesn't just affect humans, it affects chickens too, as the sheriff finds out while cooking. It looks like the whole town has this fever, and the anti-chairman is finding out about Project Killer Chicken Dinosaur. So that leads the military to start killing everyone who's infected, which, because they're the military, leads to them slaughtering the entire town.
In and out! Oh God!
What is it?
It's killing me! Get it out!
Doc wants to save everyone and forces the mad lady to give him the cure. Why didn't she make this cure if she was dead set on populating the planet with dinosaurs? We don't know, but to be honest, it's not that far from over, so who cares?
Good night, room. Good night, moon. Good night, noises everywhere.
The sheriff hears a noise, goes out to investigate, and finds a dinosaur.
It's just me and you now. Don't go down together. Come on.
Hey, ass butt.
I'm sorry, are we meant to feel sorry for that?
You're one ugly motherfucker.
Meanwhile, Doc is trying to get out of the building. That's odd, I didn't know he was stuck there. But comes across Disco Dinosaur. And then, as you may have guessed, he gets trapped by the force field that isn't explained, but shoots it because he knows how to do that, and then runs away and gets on the roof. The mad scientist lady gives birth because it turns out she was infected too. Meanwhile, the dinosaur smashes through the wall and escapes into the town. Doc races back to the tree hugger woman and gives her the cure. Didn't even know she was affected, but she's now cured, so what the hell. The dinosaur causes chaos in the town, and then the movie reminds us that Doc lives in Dinosaur Highway that dinosaurs used to use to migrate through, and the new dinosaur remembers. So instead of running away like a smart person would do, they get ready to fight it off. Get ready for an anticlimactic Ripley vs. Queen Alien rip-off scene.
Here. Okay, get in there.
I don't know how to drive this.
What you do, this is the throttle. Okay, you just pull it back and just keep going. I'll fend you.
Let's speed this fight up a bit.
I hate wildlife.
I hate wildlife. Really? Was that really the best you could come up with? Because that's just... who cares? It's almost over. They radio in for extraction, I guess, but the military arrives and shoots and burns their corpses. I like to think that's the bad movie response unit. Well, that was Carnosaur, and it was stupid. Just stupid. I know it was based on a book, and that the book was actually meant to be pretty good, or so I've heard anyway, but what was good about it obviously didn't translate well to the screen. Maybe if the acting wasn't so dull, it may have at least been entertaining. But the acting wasn't the worst thing about this film. No, not even the stupid plot. The editing. It would cut in the middle of a scene to another scene and then back again. And it did this through the entire movie. Now, I've heard some people say that this is an example of, it's so bad it's just good. But no. My take on this is, it's so bad it's just bad. I'm Mike Grayson, and this was stupid.